Hey guys, my name's Rhea and welcome back to another Sims 4 build episode. Now, if you're wondering which neighborhood we're in, we are currently in Magnolia Promenade because I want to give it a shot and attempt my hand in building a couple of stores with a few lofts above them. So for these stores, I kind of want to go with just a basic shape. Maybe even tidy out the corner so it's not as boxy. And I also want to kind of have like one store is going to be over in this area, one is going to be in this area. I also do want to have my walls on medium height. And I also kind of want to use the, I think it's get to work. These ones, probably? I'm still not too sold on these. I might choose another type of door, but essentially I want to have... Oh, these ones. I do like this. So have it kind of be like so. Maybe even extend it by like 2 on each side. So it adds more space for the display windows, which I do want to have on over here. Maybe even these like so. And my idea is, since we have a lot of clutter concerning shoes, and we also have a lot of clutter and generally clothing related things, I also want to have a clothing store. So a shoe store and a clothing store over on here is what we are going for. I might even extend these windows to be a bit more up front, have maybe like a display. Let me just experiment for a little bit with this. Basically move the door over on here as well as the windows. And this one was it, I believe, yes. And what I also want to do is kind of raise this up 1 or 2. But then the door is in the way. Let me go ahead and lower it down again. Does it need to be lowered one more? No. Okay, so door is gonna be over on here, and that's the part that I don't want to raise. I do want to raise these like 1 or 2. And then this gets deleted as well as the walls. I do believe. Yeah, like this. So essentially we have like 2 display windows. Let me just grab the door. So door goes over here and the windows should be going over on here. Maybe I'll choose some of these instead. I don't have move objects turned on just yet because like these from Eco Lifestyle could be better. Like move objects on. Just so I can... Is it not working now? Oh, it is. Or just scoot them over so they are in the same height. And then choose... I would say like a black color. And for the door as well, like a blackish color. Or this gray, silvery gray one. I do like this one as well. And this one needs to be scooted over just like so. So basically what I want to do is have these display puppets over on here. Obviously they will be dressed. And this is the shoe store, I do believe. So let's go ahead and grab these for the displays instead. And yeah, basically this will be where you can view all the shoes like you would usually do in your normal shoe store. This is kind of too big, and I do believe this is kind of too wide, isn't it? Let's see if I can work something like so. Yeah, I think this should be fine, like for the display windows. Over on here, I do want to have like this type of deal. I also want to have lights. Lights would be very, very beneficial. Let's go into lighting and just grab the regular basic lights I normally use. But yeah, I do also want to have like over on here, just to section things off a little bit, like so. Kind of like so. This is like 3 wide. So I will do it like 3 wide. So 3 to 3. Just to have it sectioned off a little bit. And I will also do it on this side. So this can be scooted to the middle, facing this direction over on here. And I'm not really sure what I want to do with the clothing store just yet, but I do feel like I would want to do kind of the same type of deal. Just for now, at least. And just at least for the corners, just to have these like kind of sections. And I will keep this front open to mimic what I have on over here. Over on the side though, I do want to have stairs leading up. Let's just grab these for now. I didn't even know I could place them like directly towards the lot. Like the lot border. But yeah, I will grab these, and I also want to do like a smaller space on over here. Probably also in the middle wall height. And what I want to do is this would basically serve as a little balcony area. That would go all around. And for that, I think I will use a kind of thicker fence. Something like this, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe something that's more... Oh, this is tricky. I haven't thought which fencing I would want to use. Kind of like this. Maybe have it more on the fancy side. I do like that. So, and over on here, do I go with 1 or 2? I think I want to go with 2 lofts. Kind of smaller areas that are sectioned off like so. Because why not? Why not just play around with shapes and see what we can do? And for the entrances, these kind of townhouse looking doors, or maybe even these ones, to have it like be the same as with over here. And let's go ahead and put those like so and like so. And maybe even reduce this by 1 just so there's like equal space. Or no, is this more equal? I'm not really sure. I will see what I want to do with the general shape and layout of these upstairs. But this is the general idea I have for now. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the roofing just yet. I might go with kind of the style that's seen in Willow Creek, but I don't know how I will pull it off just yet. So let me go ahead and do some tinkering off screen. I want to add this front over on to this door. I also want to add wallpapers. I want to add the windows, the rooms, and the flooring, and also the roof. So I will bring you guys back once I'm done with all that. I do have to say I am absolutely in love with how the exterior came out. This is basically a very, very French architecture inspired build in the end. I exchanged the doors. I also added a different type of stairs over on here. I also did just bits and pieces on the exterior. These dormers, I believe, are super cute. But let me take you into the interior. So this is where our shoe store is going to be, and this is where our kind of clothes slash boutique store is. I've already kind of assigned the places where our cash registers are going to be as well. And this is our first apartment, and this is our second one. This is kind of narrowed in, but I think this would be a nice kitchen area with a dining table over here, living area, bedroom, and bathroom. And over on here, the kitchen, dining, and living area would be over on here, bathroom and bedroom for this one. I also chose different flooring just to kind of differentiate what is with which apartment. Now over on here, I was kind of thinking we go with shelving, and it's most likely going to be like Dream Home Decorator shelving, especially for the clothes. And this is just, okay, it's going into the walls over here, which might not actually be that bad, but yeah, this is where I kind of wanted to go ahead and do something like this on the walls. And in the middle, let me see if I can find it, like something like this, maybe not this, but the ones from Moschino, also in different colors. I will also most likely have changing cabins. I do have to have them like somewhere over on here. So let me just grab a half wall and see how this will look like. I do like it, kind of maybe 3 changing cabins over on here with... I do want to have an archway, maybe just 1 wide, like so, and then have curtains covering it from this side. Let's see which one we can use. Maybe even this, even though it doesn't look as good. And this is too wide. Maybe this from Vintage Glamour. Oh, this looks really, really nice. Maybe in a different color as well. In white, just so it doesn't give off too much black and too much darkness. I'll also paint the walls like so. And this looks really, really nice. But yeah, this is the idea what I have for the clothing store. And over on here, again, I will go into shelving. And I kind of wanted to have... like different variations of shelves, perhaps like so, and then a couple like this, maybe... no. Maybe stuff like this, and have shoes be on display. And then over on here, I wanted to go in with the basic shelf and just have them rack up like so, even down like this maybe. It does look good, I do believe. And then of course we can add more shelving units like so, and also go down this way, scoot it over on here just so it clips nicely. We can have a mirror or perhaps more displays placed in like so. And basically this is how I pictured this area to look like. over on here, I would like to have like small aisles with different, maybe like so, or maybe towards the back even. I don't even care if it clips. It does look good if it does clip a little bit. So like display cases like this where shoes are going to be displayed, maybe even a couple of handbags, because usually you can find handbags in clothes and shoe stores as well, at least where I live. And with the shelving, I also want to have basically the same thing over on here with a lot of Dream Home Decorator shelves. So let's say like this, maybe put one down. So it goes maybe even like this, I don't mind. But yeah, this is what I have in mind for the stores, and I will decorate them and bring you guys back once I'm done with that. I think I'm more or less done with the interior of both stores, so let's go ahead and actually go on in. First into the shoe store. I've added these like shelves with shoes from Get Famous. I know the color kind of clashes, but it also kind of matches with the wallpaper. We have our shoes on display over on here. I did kind of try to play around with the shoe racks from the base game. And this is basically how it all came out. So here we are. Shoes, there's also some boxes for the shoes, some cosmetics, towels, because the shoe stores don't necessarily sell only shoes. This is more of a men's section with female shoes as well. Over on here, I added this display case from, I think it's Jungle Adventure, because I do think it fits kind of nicely with the idea we have going. I do believe these lights are from Mosquito. I could be wrong though. There's also a couple of bags on sale, mostly those from Agatha Crumplebottom from Cottage Living. I've also added these like seating areas. Over on here, there's also some plants. And in case you're wondering, this is the very same swatch, but due to the lighting, it's kind of wonky. And if we go into the clothes store over here, sadly I can't dress the mannequins without having a sim own the store. But if we go inside, I went with the idea with having these like standing clothes racks with also shoes and some bags for sale as well. I've added the very same display case from Jungle Adventure, added a couple of knickknacks as well, besides only selling clothes over here. So you have a couple of shoe models, you also have candles to buy, some cosmetics, stuff like that that you have in clothes stores as well. I've also added this wardrobe, I do believe it is from Get Famous also, and the black and white kind of goes better with the general aesthetic of the room over here. I've added cabinets all along the way just to make it look more filled out. We also have bathing robes over here that I kind of didn't see and didn't mention earlier. There's a lot of shelving going on from Dream Home Decorator, and over on here, this is kind of a custom shelf made with the Dream Home Decorator ones, just sized down, and I've put these from Snowy Escape. These shelves from Snowy Escape, and this over here is actually a fishing rod from Debug, but it looks like the clothes are actually hanging from the like pole itself. And over on here, there's also just some basics for sale as well. A bit of clutter here and there, some towels, plants, and a picture. Over here is the changing cabinets with their very own light. Over on here, as well as a mirror. So this basically covers the bases of our stores down here. I might go in and clutter it a bit more if I find the inspiration and if I find the items that I want to put inside, considering we're kind of shrunken in with what we can add, considering it's very specific stores. But I would say we should go ahead and get into decorating these homes over here. The wallpapers, I might actually exchange them to something more wooden. And I'm not sure which one exactly. I might go with this one, with this white one. Kind of also following the French theme again. This kind of looks too dark. Maybe like so. This basically is the same. Maybe in this color, kind of yellowy. Or actually this looks very nice. And we can go ahead and change the color over on here to maybe this blue one. Apparently this window is not cooperating. There it goes. I've added a bit of plants on the side over on here on the windows and over on in the back. Just little things that I found and that I wasn't sure I would find again necessarily. But I would say let's go ahead and start with our kitchen area. And I do believe I want to scoot the door kind of like as much over here as possible. So we have a fridge over here because I want to start with the kitchen. And let's go ahead and let's grab the base game fridge, sure. I don't really know which counters I want to use because I use Dream Home Decorator downstairs. I might use these kind of more fancy ones. Maybe in a different swatch like this. I do like this. So let's go ahead. Let's leave this if possible for our stove. And I don't think the stove is going to be an option over here unless we do something like this. And then add, I believe, another base game stove. Or not another, but a base game. Or maybe like this. This doesn't look as bad. Let's go ahead and add a sink. And over here, I want to have like the dining area. Or maybe we have dining over here. With living room going towards this area. So let me choose a couch first to act as a divider. But I'm not really sure which one just yet. I might grab the one from cottage living. It's kind of big, but it's also kind of fancy as well. I like that. I like that about it. What are the swatches on this one? Brown, orange. I do like the blue. Kind of to go with the wallpaper we have over here. I would say we go ahead and grab ourselves... Do we go with industrial loft? Okay, this is and this is the other one. I might just grab this and go with a blue theme. No, that's kind of too much. But this looks nice. And we grab a TV to put over on here. And over here is where I want the dining table to be. And I don't want it to be too big. So let's grab this glass one. And let's go ahead. Maybe we can sort through style and have it more French country. Or double gallery. No. Mm, let's keep it with French country, maybe? No, I don't know which, would it be Queen Anne? No. I'm trying to find which contemporary then. No. Basics. Patio. No, no, no. Is it farmhouse then? Not even that. Not mission. Industrial. No. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to kind of keep it in this more fancy style, let's call it. And what does classify as fancy, I will go with my own hunch with this one and say that maybe this counts as fancy. We have our tables over here, maybe in blue as well, to counter this kind of dark flooring, and have it like so. The doors over here, I can scoot the couch a bit to the side and add a rug. The question again is just which one. This one from Nifty Knitting. No, it's from Laundry Day. Maybe we go with the fuzzy rug. But I would have to do 2 then, I believe, to cover both with this, maybe? I do like this. I do like the look of this. And for the bathroom, obviously I will clutter it up, maybe exchange something to fit it more. But for the bathroom, I thought we go ahead and grab a shower. Well, this might not be an option then. The window over here. Maybe it will be too much. Or maybe we can work around it. Let's first try to work around it in this way. Yeah, it will work. It will work, definitely. I also want to have kind of a fancy looking sink. Maybe this one from base game again. And just a regular toilet. Let's have this one. And I think this covers our bases for the bathroom, and for the bedroom. For the bedroom, I think we might have to go with a 1 sim bed. Maybe one from Eco Lifestyle. I do like this one. I've always loved this one, actually. Let's go with red. The red-orange tones, just to kind of match the wallpaper we have over here. A base game end table with a lighter swatch, or maybe one that fits more the border over on here. We do need a dresser as well, and a mirror, and we can't have a mirror over here because of the window. So I think what I want to do is I want to grab one of these lower dressers. Maybe even this one. Or maybe this one's a bit too fancy. It might be. That very well might be the case. But this one is okay, I do think. In a more nicer swatch. I think this should work. Yeah. And let's go ahead and grab ourselves a mirror. Maybe this one from base game again. There's a lot of base game items actually. Or this one. I think this one looks more the part for the little apartment we have going. And I think I want to have just a small rug. Maybe even this one. No. Which one to choose then, though? That's the question of the day. Let's see what we have. I don't think this has nice swatches. No, it doesn't. Tiny Living, though. Tiny Living might have nice swatches on this. Blue, kind of this. Maybe a bit pinkish. Yeah, I do like it. I do like it. And I think I will kind of try to mimic what we have over here in this other apartment. I will also clutter everything up. And I think I will go ahead and do the outside as well, because this is like pavement. I'm imagining this to be kind of in an inner city type of deal. And the greenery obviously isn't going to be as lush as with my other builds. But I will do my best to bring at least some greenery, like with these vines and everything. Grapes, I should rather say. And then I'll bring you guys back to see what our end product with this store apartment complex ends up with. To be fair, this took me way longer than I actually expected, but I do love how it turned out. Let me just take you on a little tour of the outside. I've added these kind of planted greenery from, I believe, Island Living, and I've also added some vines from Jungle Adventure just to give it more of an overgrown feel. And over on here, I just added basic bushes and some benches to sit down. I don't believe I've added anything over on here. No, I didn't. Which means we can finally go in and see the inside. As you can see, the empty space is now fully stocked up. So let me just put up some walls and let's take a tour with the cinematic camera. So I've added cabinets on top. I didn't add any curtains in the kitchen area. I've cluttered this counter over on here. I've added a little... I do believe this is a French press coffee maker. I could be wrong. I've added a little computer desk area, a side table, just added some clutter to it as well. This painting over on here, and I scooted the dining chairs with the table to the side just to enable some more space over on here. I've also added curtains. I've added a bookcase. I've added these, I believe, meditation stools that actually look like pillows and use them as pillows. The bathroom didn't change all that much. I just added a bit of clutter. I also changed the sink, and I've also added some shower utensils and a bathrobe. And if we go over on here, this is the bedroom. I exchanged the swatch on the bed. I've added this big picture, a dream catcher. I've also shrunk down the Moschino, I believe, clothing rack, and added it basically on top of the dresser, which I also exchanged. I do believe this is from Vintage Living or Moschino. I'm not even really sure. I've added a mirror. I exchanged it actually, and this kind of little sitting area over on here. Now, if we go into the neighboring house, I kind of tried to go with a more boho style. I don't know if I've succeeded completely in it. Obviously, the wallpaper and the counters don't really match the style except for the color scheme. But yeah, this is the little entrance slash living area with the cute little couch with lots and lots of pillows. There's succulents on the wall, a large TV, some pictures over on here. This is like a two space kitchen with everything you need. The dining table is over on here. If we go through this door, there is this very large and bright bedroom with a lot of boho stuff. I've also added this dresser because I think it looks really nicely, and it fits really well. And I've also added a couple of plants. It's kind of more on the simpler side than the one over on here. And if we go through this door, this is the bathroom, and I do believe this is maybe a better view, as distorted as the view is because I zoomed out so much. But yeah, you have the sink with the clutter mirror and basically everything else that adds to the bathroom clutter. And I do believe this is it for this build. It's been kind of, I wouldn't say brain wrecking, but it gave me a lot of thought and kind of put me out of my comfort zone completely. But I really, really love how it's turned out. I love the shape. I love this very French architecture inspired build, both inside and outside. And I see this window is now for some reason glitching. I might have to scoot it up just a little bit so it matches the other one, but there we go. This is our boutique slash shoe store slash apartment building in Magnolia Promenade. Of all places we could have built it, but I love the location. The location is really, really nice. Actually, there's a park over on here. There's a river going through. So yeah, the location is really nice if you want your sim to live here. And yeah, this is about it for this build. So thank you so much for watching and seeing me try and make sense of this build, which ended out really, really nice in my eyes. In case you want to keep up with what I'm doing, you are more than welcome to follow me on my socials. They are listed down in the description below, but for those who don't want to read it or generally don't read descriptions, you can follow me on Twitter over on RheaPlaysYT. You can also follow the YouTube channel on RheaPlays on Instagram, or if you want to follow my Simstagram, you can follow it under simbuildsbyrhea. Also, if you want to download this specific build or any other build I put out or any creative sim I put out, you can follow me on the gallery and download it from the gallery under bewitchedbystars. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video or generally if you like the content I put out on my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!